I was born in a country that broke its chains first, the first black nation to rise up and say no to slavery. Haiti, the land where my ancestors beat Napoleon's army with rusted machetes and barefoot courage. But still, I was born into poverty. I used to think that freedom meant we had won. But freedom, my friend, is not just breaking the chains. It's what comes after. It's whether your children can eat, whether your voice is heard, whether your sweat gives you a roof and not a rope. So I came to America, the land they say is paved with dreams. They say here, you can rise if you work. I believed it. With a passport full of hope and 2 pairs of pants, I arrived in New York. I kissed the ground like it was holy, but I didn't know I'd just entered another cage, a cleaner one, a smarter one. But a cage still. I got my first job cleaning toilets at night. Nobody saw me. They only saw the sparkling floor in the morning. By day, I worked security. By weekends, I picked up shifts at a warehouse. 3 jobs, 1 man, still broke. I slept 4 hours a night, ate peanut butter with white bread, and sent money back home to my mother. She thought I was rich. She thought I lived like the Americans on TV. She didn't know I had holes in my shoes and dreams full of bills. And the taxes. Oh, the taxes. They take it from your check before you even touch it. They take it again when you eat, again when you drive, again when you rest. Tell me, how can a man be free if he never owns his time? If his energy belongs to the clock? If the money he earns is spent before it hits his hands? That's not freedom. That's modern-day slavery dressed in paperwork and pay stubs. They told me to go to school. Education will save you, they said. So I did. I studied while working night shifts. I wrote essays with my feet in ice water, trying to stay awake. I graduated, degree in hand. But what did I walk into? A job that paid $19 an hour. With a $70,000 student loan, they sold us a lie wrapped in caps and gowns, told us we'd escape poverty. But we just changed uniforms. Now we wear ties instead of overalls. But we still beg, still struggle, still drown. And what about when you get old? They call it retirement. But how do you retire when you never lived? My uncle worked 30 years. His back is broken, his hands stiff like old wood. Social Security gives him $800. Rent is $1,000. So now he skips medication, eats canned beans, and waits to die in silence. Is this freedom? To work until your knees shatter? To pay taxes while the rich get loopholes? To get called lazy when you collapse? Let me tell you something. The plantation never died. It just moved. It's now called low-income housing. It's called underpaid essential worker. It's called unseen immigrant. You ever notice how they praise us when we entertain them? We win gold medals. They call us Americans. We speak out. They say, go back to your country. Mamoudou saved a baby in France. They gave him citizenship, but millions like him drown in silence. You only matter when you perform, when you produce, when you play the role. Otherwise, you're a burden, a problem, another body behind a number. But I'm not blind anymore. I know what I am. I know what we are. We are the backbone, the hands that built these cities, the hearts that kept them alive. We clean their mess. We feed their elderly. We carry the weight while they pretend we don't exist. They don't fear our poverty. They fear our power, because when the Haitian remembers Dessalines, when the African remembers Lumumba, when the Black American remembers Malcolm, that's when the chains rattle again. So ask me again, are we free? No, not yet. Not when my sister with 2 degrees works at a call center. Not when my cousin was shot for jogging in the wrong neighborhood. Not when my people have to choose between insulin and rent. But we are waking up. We are no longer apologizing for our anger. We are no longer hiding our history. We are planting our flags in truth. We are unlearning the shame they gave us. And we are building something they cannot touch. We are creating our own schools, supporting our own businesses, lifting each other, feeding each other, loving each other in a world that profits from our pain. This is not the end of the story. This is just the beginning. We are not free yet, but freedom has never been something they gave us. It's something we take, and we're coming for it. I used to think hard work alone would save me. that if I worked 3 jobs, stayed humble, kept quiet, one day I'd make it. But I was wrong. Hard work makes you tired. Smart work makes you wealthy. And the truth is, the rich don't work harder than us. They just understand the game. And the game is money, not muscles. Let me tell you something they won't teach you in school. The system isn't broken. It was built like this. To keep you working. To keep you tired. To keep you guessing while they multiply their millions. So I asked myself, what do the rich do differently? And I started watching, reading, following the money, because freedom, real freedom, isn't in slogans. It's in assets, in ownership, in cash flow while you sleep. Let me give you 5 examples, people. Listen and listen well. And this is not financial advice. 1. They own, we rent, they buy buildings, we live in them, they collect rent. We pay it forever. The rich buy property, not just to live in, but to rent, flip, leverage, pass down. My neighbor bought a 4-family house, lived in 1 unit, rented the other 3. The tenants paid his mortgage. In 5 years, he owned it outright. That's the game. Real estate isn't just about luxury homes, it's about passive income. It's about legacy. And you can start small. A duplex, a fixer-upper, even a landlord. 2. They invest, we spend. They don't keep their money in banks. They put it in stocks, in ETFs, index funds, dividends. The stock market ain't just for Wall Street. It's for anyone with discipline. I used to buy Jordans. Now I buy shares in Nike. I used to buy iPhones. Now I buy Apple stock because I realized if you keep consuming and never investing, you're just feeding someone else's wealth. You don't need thousands to start. Apps like Robinhood, Fidelity, E-Trade, they let you invest with $5, $10, $20. Buy a little. Buy often. Buy smart. And hold. Let time and patience do the rest. 3. They build businesses, we build their dreams. You ever notice? Every store in our community, somebody else owns it. Hair store, not us. Corner store, not us. Gas station, not us. But we are the ones keeping them open. The rich build businesses. We build their profit. It's time to flip the script. You got a talent, a recipe, a skill, a passion? Turn it into a brand. Turn your side hustle into your mainstream. Sell your knowledge. Sell your story. Sell your solution. It might be hard at first, but it's yours. And you control the ceiling. 4. They network, we isolate. The rich surround themselves with people who think big. They go to conferences, summits, webinars. They ask questions. They share game. Meanwhile, we get shy. We don't want to look dumb. We stay quiet and miss opportunities. Let that go. Ask, learn, connect. Your next business partner, investor, or mentor might be one conversation away. 5. They teach their kids. We say, figure it out. We were raised on go to school, get a job. They raise theirs on own something. They give their kids trust funds. We give ours bills. They teach taxes, leverage, compound interest. We teach survival. It's not our fault, but it is now our responsibility to change it. Start with your child. Teach them how money works. Teach them to save, to own, to invest, to think like a creator, not just a consumer. Let me say this loud for the ones in the back. You cannot work your way out of poverty. You must build your way out. Brick by brick, step by step. Your job is a tool, not a destination. Use it to fund your business. Use it to buy your freedom. This system is not designed for you to win, but if you study it and move wisely, you can turn the game upside down. Don't wait for a savior. Be your own. They taught us to suffer in silence, but I'm telling you now, follow the money. Not the drama, not the chains, not the clout. Follow the blueprint. Real estate, stocks, ownership, community, knowledge. That's the new revolution, because freedom without wealth is just a prettier prison. And me, I'm not dying broke. I'm not dying tired. I'm not dying used up. I'm building, I'm teaching, I'm passing the torch. Because the next generation, they won't start from scratch, they'll start from power. Wake up, follow the money, become free. You're waking up at 6 a.m. every day, walking to a job that can't even pay your bills. And guess what? Nobody cares. The electric company won't hesitate to cut your power in the middle of a heat wave. They will not hesitate to tell you, "Miss, your account is no longer eligible for payment arrangement." You will have to pay the whole balance, the whole $3,000 for your service to be restored. The gas company won't think twice before shutting it off during a brutal winter. This world isn't built to feel sorry for you. It's built to keep moving. But listen closely. Don't you dare say this life isn't for you. Don't say I'm not Mike, or I'm not Juliana, or I didn't get lucky. God placed you here for a reason. The Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." So get the knowledge, apply it. Stop saying it's too late. Maybe it's too late for you, but it's not too late for your kids, for your grandkids. You owe it to them to leave behind more than struggle. Leave them knowledge, leave them options. Poverty isn't noble, it's painful. It leads to sickness, depression, homelessness. And you don't want that for your children. Start saving, start small, build little by little. Copy the rich, not the crowd. Their habits are the blueprint. Discipline and consistency. That's what changes lives. Don't let your legacy be pain. Let it be power. In conclusion, I used to think freedom was something they gave you. That if you worked hard enough, smiled long enough, behaved quiet enough, they'd open the gates and let you in. But now I know, freedom isn't something you're handed. It's something you claim. With vision, with unity, with wealth, not just money, but control. We were born into systems designed to use us, and when they were done, to replace us, to bury us under debt, overwork, and silence. But the story doesn't end there, because a new generation is waking up. We're learning what they never wanted us to know. We're following the money. We're buying land. We're starting businesses. We're investing in the future, not just reacting to the present. We're no longer satisfied with just surviving. We are strategizing, building, owning, passing it down. You see, real freedom is not marching in the streets with empty pockets. It's not screaming for justice while dying broke. It's owning the mic. It's owning the media. It's owning the property. It's walking into a room and not needing to ask for permission. We are not victims. We are architects, designers of a new legacy. And this time, we won't beg to be included. We'll build our own table. We will teach our children to buy land, not just choose. Invest, not just spend. Collaborate, not just compete. We will support black business. We will circulate the dollar. We will buy back the block. We will fund our own schools, publish our own books, create our own platforms. We will not just be workers, we will be owners. So to my people, African, Haitian, Caribbean, Black American, we are done asking. This is the new revolution. This is what freedom looks like. And no, we are not fully free yet. But this time, we are walking toward freedom, with our eyes open, our minds sharp, and our pockets aligned. We are not broken. We are the builders. We are not forgotten. We are the future. And this time, we are free by design. This is not the end. This is the beginning of our wealth, our power, our freedom. You only get one chance to live on this earth. Make it count. Don't leave your children with bills and burdens when you're gone. Even a simple life insurance policy can turn your farewell into a celebration, not a struggle. Let them grieve in peace, not in debt. Let your exit be a blessing, not a bill. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the story. If you do, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. And feel free to leave a comment. Thank you.